Oh my gosh, y'all, I gotta tell y'all about this. Dunkin Donuts now has Girl Scout cookie flavoring that they can put in their frozen or hot coffee. Oh my God. And out here after 3 p.m. between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. Oh, it's happy hour. Everything gets 50% off. So this $6 drink cost me $3. I love Dunkin Donuts. I love Girl Scouts because I used to be one. And I love Girl Scout cookies. So this is right up my alley.
I could always be the one you wanna call when it's cold outside. I will always be the one that's right here standing by your side. Open up your heart and let me in. I promise not to break you. I promise I'll be all that you want. So let me in my heart before. Let me in. Oh, your love explodes. Our heart implodes. Your love explodes. Our hearts
to all of my curvy fashion for dolls and my fashion for dudes. How y'all doing? Welcome to another KoKo's Couture Closet. I am KoKo, and this is my closet. 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 If you are new here, hello loves. I am so happy that you guys decided to stop by. Please stick around, like, comment, and subscribe, and become one of KoKo's curvy fashion for dolls or dudes. Whether you are here because you saw me on any of my social media platforms, whether that be Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, or Twitter, or if you were just on YouTube looking for some new and fun and exciting creative content, I'm glad you guys decided to stop by. Please stick around. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And whether you're a new subscriber or one of my most loyal long-time subscribers who have been with me for quite a while, who I love and cherish every moment that we spend here in the Couture Closet, go ahead and hit that bell, guys, so that when I upload a new video,
you can be the first to know, so you can be the first to watch. Yes, honey, yes.
So, today's video is a very special video. You know why? Because I am going to show all you fashionistas how to get that bag with things that are already in your closet, guys. Things that you already have in your possession. Things that you have already purchased. I am going to tell you today, guys, about this awesome app called Poshmark. Yes, this is all about Poshmark. I'm going to tell you some tips and tricks that I use, and not only that, but I'm going to show you guys some of the latest pieces that I have on my Poshmark. And because Poshmark is running a raffle right now for some giveaways, and you enter it by uploading more pieces, I'm going to be uploading some pieces tonight, you guys. So you guys get the first look at them because I'm not going to upload them until after this video. So you guys get first look. So without further ado, let's just dive right in. I'm going to tell you guys, I am KoKoSCLOSET88 on Poshmark. That's KoKoSCLOSET88. That's me. That's how you reach me. I'm going to leave my handle below also. And if you guys, and I'm going to try to leave the link to how I can, that you guys can click on, that it'll tell them that I sent you guys to use Poshmark. I'm going to try to get it, but if not, don't let that stop you from signing up for Poshmark, you know, and then you can find me once you sign up. So Poshmark is an app where you can sell gently used clothes. You can sell everything from the perfume to the box that it came in. Everything from the purse to the plastic that it was wrapped in, or like the dust bags that come with the high-end bags. I've seen people sell that. I've seen people sell their Fenty samples. I've seen people sell everything. I see people selling knockoff designer bags, everything. So what you sell is really based on you, as long as you follow the Poshmark rules, which are pretty general. If you're selling a fake bag, don't try to sell it as a real bag. You need to let it be known that it's not authentic. Same thing with fake shoes. If you are selling gently used clothes, don't mark them new. Definitely don't mark them new with tags. If you have an item that you are not selling as a wholesale seller, don't mark it as a boutique item when you know that that's not from like your store, or like your original design or your original creation. You can't mark it as a boutique item. So, or also another good rule is you can't hackle people. So, and when I say hackle people, I mean that if someone likes your post, that doesn't mean they want to buy. So you don't have to go find them or go at them and say, do you want to purchase it? Because if they want to purchase it, they will. One thing that they've created new for Poshmark is where you can send all your likers of that particular product a special rate. But keep in mind when you use that button that you have to drop your item 10% below its listed price, and you also have to offer at minimum of $1.50 deduction from the $6.49 shipping. It gives you the option to pay the whole shipping if you want to, you know, but as part of the offer. But you at least have to do those things to make an offer to all of the likers. So that's a good thing, and that's something recent that Poshmark has added. So with Poshmark, you can come on as a buyer, a seller, or both. I'm actually both. The good thing about Poshmark is that you can always, if you see something you like a perfume or a makeup palette or something, you can go to Poshmark and look and see if people are selling it. Now, if you're a person who's comfortable with using like gently used makeup, like I see a lot of people who swatch makeup for videos and then sell it because they don't like the palette. Now, that's, if they're saying that in the description, that's okay. Like it was gently, it was swatched and that was it. But all of the palette, like you won't always get that. Sometimes you'll have people who have dug deep into the palettes and are trying to sell it. Granted, they're only selling it for like $5 or $10, but I don't want someone's leftovers in makeup like that. You know, I can see just swatching it, but even then, that's trusting someone else's finger. So it really just depends on your comfort zone as far as being a purchaser on Poshmark. But I've purchased a couple of products, and I've made to date, I've had a Poshmark now for about 6 months, and to date I've probably grossed about a little over $1,000. And most of the items that I sell are either gently used or brand new. A lot of, if not most of the items are brand new. Unfortunately, I can't do a try-on portion for you guys, even though I'm going to show you all the pieces, because I sell pieces that I can't fit. I love my clothes. You guys know that. And so I'm not just going to willingly sell them. Now, but if they're taking up space, or it's something that I can no longer fit, then yeah, I throw it on my Poshmark right away because people want the clothes. And so, yeah, I put them on my Poshmark. So I'm going to stop talking for a second, show you a couple of pieces, then I'm going to start talking again. And the next portion, now that you guys understand what Poshmark is, the next portion I'm going to do is tell you about tips and tricks that I use for Poshmark. Keep in mind, like I said, you can be just a buyer. You can be just a seller. You know, it just depends on what you want to get out of Poshmark. Another thing I want to say before I get into the clothes is that Poshmark does take a percentage off of each sale that you make based on the cost of the item. So keep that in mind. But on the opposite end, you get shipping only up to 5 pounds though. Keep that in mind. Anything you ship or sell, keep that in mind when you're selling. That if you know that item is over 5 pounds, you're going to have to pay shipping. And I've seen additional shipping go up to at least $20 on top of a already, you know, they've already taken their portion. Poshmark, now they are charging an extra $20 because it's like 14 pounds. Like I had some shoes, some leopard print heels, Jeffrey Campbell's, and the heel was so thick and chunky that they weighed like 7 pounds. And I ended up having to pay, on top of the cut that Poshmark already got for the sale, I had to pay them an additional $13 to $12.99 to get an increase in the weight of my shipping. And the increase goes according to how many pounds the item actually is. And now I even keep an eye out for small things when I'm out that will look good as far as selling on my Poshmark that I might not want, but I know that other people like. So I'm just going to dive right in and show you guys a couple of pieces that are on my Poshmark. I'm going to tell you the size, and I'm going to try to remember how much it is up for on my Poshmark. And I'm telling y'all, go over to my Poshmark after this, or you know, after this, and do some shopping. Shop with your girl. I am a little bit about me. I am this close. I'm about 87% from being a Posh ambassador. I have had all 5-star reviews with an exception of 1 4-star review and one, with the exception of 1 4-star review. I am a 5-star posher. I'm a fast shipper posher, which means I ship in under 3 days. Poshmark gives you 3 days to ship. I ship next day. Monday through Friday, I ship very next business day. If you order it that night, I ship it that morning. Saturday and Sunday, I ship the following Monday, that business day. And so that's because I work so close to the post office, so I prefer to base my shipping around my work hours. If you buy something and you buy it before 7 a.m., I can ship it the same day. You just have to buy it before 7 a.m. Central Standard Time so that I can have time to grab it on my way out the door, and that way I can package it at the post office and ship it out on my way to work. So keep that in mind. And I'm a Posh mentor. What that means is that I have shared a lot of new Poshers pages. So you get the option to share and other people's merchandise with your clientele or with your followers and at Posh parties. And so we'll get a little more into that. But just keep in mind, your girl is this close to being a Posh ambassador. Shop with the kid, I'm telling you. So this first piece that I have is so cute, you guys. And I've had this for about probably 3 years. I could actually fit it like 3 years ago, but it was super tight and it was super short. But how cute is this? Size large, and it's a peplum bottom cream color dress with these gorgeous gold buttons on the front, and it is a halter top. But the best part about it, what made me think I could fit my tiny ass in this, is this back part. This back part is completely elastic, has this great elastic stretch to it that makes the dress appear like you can fit it at up to a certain size. And see, items like this, I have to keep packaged away because of the color of it. I don't want it to get stained. I don't want anything to happen to it. So yeah, this is one item that I have for sale on my Poshmark. And I want to say it's on sale for probably like $20. I believe this is on there for, I believe this is on there for $20. So, and I'm just gonna put this back in the bag because I don't be wanting this to get dirty. This next item I got is this gorgeous gold dress. Oh my goodness, I love this dress. I love everything from the shingles down to the metallic sequins. And you guys know how I am about the beige underslip, but this has one and I did not care. It was so cute. I love it. And it's a V-neck and it zips all the way down the back. It zips to about, let's see, I have to do this. So it zips all the way down to the butt. Yeah, the butt. Yeah, this is the zipper right here. So it zips all the way down to the butt, guys. I don't know because I pulled it over my head when I tried it on. I don't really like to unzip things because then I got to squeeze the back to get it zip back up or ask Boo for help and all that. And sometimes he don't be here. And so I want to try the things on. So, like I said, the problem with this dress is it's way too short for me. I'm 5'9". This dress will look good on somebody who is under 5'9". So I would say 5'7" and under, unless you're a girl that likes a good short dress. Now, I had my years where I was in love with the short dresses or the short mini dresses and everything, but that time has passed, and I done put on some more pounds, and it's just certain stuff that I don't want jiggling from under my dress. And so I've never worn this. As you can see, the tags are still on there. It's gorgeous, and this came from Forever 21. It's a size 3X, and I want to say that it's on my website right now, my Posh page, for about $40. Yeah, I want to say that it's $40. So this next item I got, or I have, that's on sale on my Poshmark page, is this beautiful burnt orange peplum dress. I've had it for several years. I've worn it quite a few times. I think that I love the way I look in it. When peplum first got on the scene, you guys, I went peplum overload to the point now that I'm just not really feeling peplum that much. And so, but that's usually how I do trends. Like, unfortunately, like with the tiny shades, I just ordered 12 pair of tiny shades. Like, that's just completely overdoing it. But it's my mind, like, it just wants, because like I told you guys, that's how my mind has been trained to shop, because unfortunately the shopping industry has only begun to develop for plus size women in the last few years. So when things come on the scene that I like, I feel like I have to overload on it before they take it all away. And that's been my mindset for everything. So I always buy in duplicates. I always buy in bulk for some reason. And so this dress is so cute. It's short sleeve. It is peplum. It's knee length. And it zips down the back. It has a gold zipper down the back. Now, I wore this dress to work. It has belt loops, but the belt is no longer there. I used to have a small brown thin belt that I would wear in this, but unfortunately, I don't have it anymore. And this is on my website, on my Posh page, for about $12 or $13. And so, yeah, head on over. This is a size 3X. Yes, this is a size 3X. This is not new. This is a gently used item, gently worn item that's still in good condition. So this next item I'm going to show you guys is a dress that I bought in 3 different colors. And so I'm selling one of the colors because although I like the quilted look, I don't need 3 of them. And so the cream one has never been worn. I love this little black belted detail, even though it doesn't go all the way around the back. That's perfectly fine with me. And I like that the quilted tan color is on the back as well. Again, I bought this to wear as a work dress. And I did get a good, I do still wear the other 2. I have it in blue and black and red and black. And I do still wear the other 2. This is on my website for probably like somewhere between $15 and $17. It's under $20 on my Poshmark page. And it's about right above, it sits right either at the knee or right at the knee, or just slightly this much above the knee. And so I really, really like this. Like, guys, I really like this. And it's got great stretch quality in it. It's not 5% stretch, but it gives you a little more room to play around with, especially this black portion. This is really stretchy, a little more than the quilted portion. And again, this is a size, this is a 4X, you guys. However, this does not fit like a 4X. This is a 3X. It'll give you a 3X, but that's it, not a 4. I feel like it was labeled improperly. So I'm going to show you guys one more item, then I'm going to get back into it. I love this dress. I bought this dress and never wore it. I don't even really know why, but I know that I'm tired of having it just sitting around and somebody can get a wear out of this beautiful dress. It is lace, long sleeve. It's a V-neck, It also has, this dress has a lot going on. It also has ruching in the front and ruching in the back. I'm sorry, ruching in the front right here at the cleavage. But it also has ruching right up the butt. That is, I just thought this dress was gorgeous and amazing. And I don't even know why. I just bought so much stuff that I guess I forgot about it. And so now I'm just going to sell it. Again, this is another item. And also some of the items I don't try on because I don't want to damage them in trying them on. My nails are really harsh on like fabrics like lace and stuff. And so I oftentimes am worried that when I try on things that I plan to sell, that I'll mess it up and damage it, and then I can't sell it, or I have to reduce the price of it. And so I think this is on my website for about $20 also on my Poshmark page. And this is new with tags from Plus Size Fix, and it's a size 3X, I want to say. Yeah, I believe this is a 3X, but if you go to my Poshmark page, you'll have all the details there. Okay. More tips. When you're on Poshmark and you're a seller, here are a couple of things you need to keep in mind when you're posting. Number one, like I said before, you can only get £5 in free shipping, which means that every additional pound is going to cost you. What I did was I took a screenshot of the price ranges for every pound over $5. And that way, when I post something, I have that in mind. Now, you don't think about this type of thing when you have someone who say buys 4 and 5 items, you know, because then it's like, okay, I'll pay for the extra shipping. That's 5 items, you know, I'm not going to like pull or push back from that. That brings me to my second tip. Think about shipping. Think about the Poshmark cut. Think about all of that when you price your item to go on Poshmark. My method is start high and go low. Put it on there for the price that you absolutely want and will love to get it for. But in the back of your mind, already know what you're willing to accept for it. Because poshers will try to play you, bro. They will try to play you. Posh purchasers. Some of them realize, and it's more so sellers and buyers that realize this, you know. But if you're on there as a strict buyer, a lot of strict buyers will try to play you, and you'll have a $40 item up and they'll try to offer you $12 for it. Of course, I'm not taking $12 for a $40 item. So you counter offer. Never reject an offer completely. Always counter offer. Put the opportunity back in your customer's lap. That way they can decide for themselves how bad they really want it. Some customers will go back and forth with you and say, okay, I got her this low. Let me see if I can get her low again. Still don't decline the offer. Just offer back with the same offer that you already gave them. That way they know, look, this is her offer. She's not going any lower than this. How bad do I really want it? And then you can proceed from there with either them purchasing it or them denying the offer. And then, you know, that just, your item is still up for sale. Don't get upset or discouraged if poshers are constantly lowballing you, because they will. It's just a given with the territory, because originally Poshmark started off as a way for fashionistas to be able to purchase high-end product at a discount rate. So high-end purses, high-end shoes, high-end makeup at discounted rates. Well, over the years, Poshmark has grown and become a completely different platform where they're always selling. A completely different platform where you're free to sell anything. You know, not just your gently used Gucci bag, but you also can sell your gently used Victoria's Secret pink bag or your gently used rainbow purse, you know? So Poshmark has grown into a large selling and purchasing platform, but some people still have the mindset that they can bargain, and you can. That's the thing about Poshmark. We can bargain, but keep in mind always going into something when you post it, what's the absolute lowest that I'm willing to take for this product? Because if somebody makes you the absolute lowest offer you can choose to just go ahead and get rid of it, you know, versus waiting around to see if you will really get what you want. And now they have this where you can send a special offer to all the likers, and I really like that. That gives me the opportunity to engage my likers a little bit more, and engage my viewership and, you know, the people who come to my page a little bit more. So that's another trick, another tip that I can give you. The next tip, ship people's stuff out. Ship people's stuff out on time, guys. Don't let the 3 days pass you. And I know people are not, don't always have the flexibility to go and ship out next day. But that's how you get more sales. That's how you get more views to your Poshmark page. It's by not only how fast you sell the product, but a lot of people like myself, we put our reviews out on Poshmark. The reviews are private. Only I can see them. But I want everybody else to know that I'm a good person to shop with. So I screenshot my reviews and I post them to my Poshmark page so people can feel like they trust me. Also, another thing to keep in mind is your Poshmark name. My Poshmark is under KoKoSCLOSET88, but my page name is KoKo, is top rated fast shipping KoKo. Because that's what I want people to know, that when you're dealing with me, you're getting top rates, you know, rated product, and you're getting fast shipping. So keep that in mind too. The name draws attention. Just like with YouTube, the thumbnail draws attention, so does the name on Poshmark. So do the pictures on Poshmark. You have to take good quality pictures, you guys. You just have to. You have to take really good quality pictures. Nobody wants to purchase an item from you that had the flash thrown back at the picture, so all you get is giant flash with some legs showing. No, nobody wants to purchase from you. Nobody's going to trust that. You have to take good pictures, and you have to give good descriptions. Be very detailed in your description, because one thing that I have learned is that if you miss even the slightest inkling of information on your sale, that person will either negative review you, or you may run into a situation where they report you to Poshmark, and then Poshmark ends up taking the funds back and reimbursing the person for the purchase because they didn't like it. I've never had that happen to me, but I have heard horror stories, and I did come into a situation where some pants I sold got lost in the mail, and I was still learning Poshmark, so I thought that they were going to just say I wasn't going to get paid for them. But because the tracking clearly showed that I put the package in the possession of USPS, that's who they use, USPS, then I was no longer liable. USPS picked up that liability. So regardless, I got paid and the person got reimbursed. I was sad that the person didn't get their stuff because there was some really nice brand new denim distressed jeans. So I was really upset about that, but lesson learned. Another tip that I can give you guys, then I'm going to show you guys some more items. Presentation is everything. Presentation is everything. Everybody, when the person gets your box, they see the box first. When the person gets your box, they open the box and they see box first. So make it appealing. I always use brand new boxes. I don't recycle the boxes that I use unless I can get the labeling off very neatly. Like I rarely use boxes, but part of the reason is because I work in logistics. There's a warehouse connected to our office, and I can just go out and ask for boxes if I need them that bad, if I can't get to the post office to pick up some on my own. Some of you all may not have that option. You may need to use recycled boxes, and that's fine. One thing that I like to do when I use recycled boxes is put a big heart sticker over any part that, when I pulled the label off, got ripped off. That way it looks more attractive. When you open my boxes, you'll get some candy. You may get some rose petals. Every one of my boxes, I put a message, a note to every one of my to every one of my Posh buyers, thanking them very much for shopping with me and for checking out my closet. Then I tell them to go over to my YouTube channel. That brings me to my next point. It's a great way to network. I have a picture of my YouTube channel up, and I repost it every day. Poshmark does not mind. I just marked it as something that's not for sale. And in every box that I ship out, there's a note telling people to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're leave me a note, guys, down below. Leave me a message down below if you are a Posher that came over here because of my Poshmark page. Because I know that I've had some of you, or if you're a YouTuber who went over to Poshmark because you heard me talk about it. I just want to know. I'd be curious to see, if you know, how much of a influence I'm starting to develop as far as YouTube is concerned. But if you did, I hope you like it. And that moves me to my next set of merchandise that I want to show you guys, and I'm going to try to get through this really quickly. So this is a lavender and gray summer dress. It's a short sleeve, well, it's actually a tank top sleeve dress that I picked up from Target. It has some ruching on the side. It's below the knee length, and it sits like a tank top in the front and in the back. This is an item that I have. I've never worn it. It's an item that I have up that is new with tags, and it's by, actually, this was a maternity dress. Liz Mage Maternity for Target. And so, yeah, it's a maternity dress, and it is a size 2X. So this is a 2X. It has great stretch in it, guys. Like my 3X babes, you definitely can get into this. So that's another item. Another item that I have on sale is this very cute thin sweater dress, and I love it because it has these belt hoops in it. I love the color detail, and I love that it's 3/4 length sleeve. What I also love is, oh, it's on this side, this little kid right here that came out to play, honey. Yes, the thigh is out. Not too much, though. Not too much thigh, guys. And this goes below the knee. This is about calf length on me. And so my whole calf is what ends up exposed. Until I sit down, then I got a nice little thigh that be out. But I really like this. Again, this is another item with great stretch in it. It is a size 2X, and I got this from Dots. Shout out to Dots. I was sad to see Dots go in Chicago. I got all my work clothes from Dots. But anyway, I love this dress, though. But I am giving it up. It's just, I have to clean house so I can make room for more stuff, guys. Otherwise, I won't have anything new to show you guys. I love this dress. I got this dress from Rainbow. Both of those dresses are on my website for no less than $15. I'm sorry, no more than $15. One of them, the one that's not new, it's probably like $10 or $12. The new one is probably like $15. Also, if it's really quick, if it's something that I show you that you don't see on my Poshmark, just message me below and I'll throw it up there real quick. Because now that I think about it, there are a couple of items in this bag that probably haven't gone up yet, like that purple and gray dress. I'm not sure if it's up yet. The other items I know for sure are up. This dress, I love the print of this dress. It's so just spring, and it's like, it's a spring dress or it's a fall dress, whichever season you want to bring it in. I love it. I love the detail. I love the coloring. I love the stretch, of course. Look at this stretch, girls. The kids is not playing. This is a bodycon dress, and it does sit below the knee, and it is 3/4 length sleeve, and it's a size 2X. It came from Fashion to Figure, and I think it's on my website for about $15 to $20. This is another dress that came from Fashion to Figure. And this is the leopard print dress. It is so cute because it has hints of pink in it. And this is a size 3. So, you know, fashion to figure goes 1, 2, 3, and 4 in a lot of their clothes. Some of their clothes, like that other dress, actually told me a size, but most of their dresses come 1, 2, 3, 4. And I love this because it has this gathering on the side that actually stretches. This is a bodycon. This material is thick, y'all. It's real thick, like super thick, but it is super thick, but it is super durable. So you can get a nice little stretch out of it, but just a comfort stretch, not a stretch that's gonna move it up in size to a 4X. This is definitely a 3X. This is a long sleeve dress. I really, really like this dress, and it's new. This is new, regular price $46.90. Of course, it's not on my page for $46.90. I think it's on there for like $30 or maybe even $25. I'm not sure yet. So this next item, I got this dress from Rainbow, and I'm selling it because I can't fit it. There's no stretch in this dress, guys. Like, it's a little teensy stretch, but I love the detail. I love the lines, and it's not just, these are embedded into the dress. Like, I can feel these lines on this dress. It does stretch good the long way. This is a bodycon. It does come knee length, and what I like most is how the back dips like this. So this is the back of the dress, and it dips not real low, but it dips just above the bra strap. So your bra will be covered, but your top back won't be. And I thought that was really cute. I bought this for work. I would have threw a blazer on with it. And just, yeah, I thought this was really cute, but I couldn't fit it. And I got this from Rainbow. This is another new with tag item. So the last item from this bag that I want to show you before I give you guys some more tips is this is another dress that I got from Rainbow. This is plus size 3X. Look at this. This is a beautiful tribal print dress. I love the turquoise and the blues and how well they mix together. This dress has amazing stretch. It is a bodycon, and it's 3/4 length sleeves, guys, but it is see-through. Like, I can see right through this dress. Right through this dress, so keep that in mind. Again, this is another one that's new with tag. This is the dress, and it came from Rainbow. So, speaking of new with tags, let me explain to you why I keep saying new with tags. Poshmark gives you the option to sell brand new items. The way that you can upload a new item with no tag, but Poshers like to see those new items with tags because it's just more trusting. Even though some people do tuck the tag, wear it, and then try to sell it or try to take it back. I know an old trick I used to see people do is put tape on the bottom of their heels when they go out so they could take them back. Like, that's, I don't know, that's kind of tacky to me. But plus, I love my clothes and shoes. Once I back, you ain't getting it back. So, but anyway, new with tags. You can mark something new with tags. Then it'll ask you, is it a boutique item? When it asks you, is it a boutique item? Boutique items are items that you're selling like from your website or from your store. Like, even if you did buy them wholesale, that's fine. But they're being sold at your your store, your website. Or you custom made them. Like, there's a girl who makes, from YouTube, who makes dusters, like floor length, beautiful dusters. Those are considered boutique items because she makes them. And so keep that in mind also. Poshmark will verify the authenticity of an item that's over $500. So if you price something at $500 or more, before it goes to your customer, it's going to stop at Poshmark. And they have to go through it, confirm that it's real, and do the authenticity check on it. Then they keep it going. You don't get to bypass Poshmark when you're taking over $500 or when someone's spending over $500 at a time on one item with you, which I appreciate because I have purchased I have it hanging on the wall right here. I wish I could turn the camera and show you guys, but I'm not trying to waste time. I've purchased a Louis Vuitton from Poshmark. I also got a gently used Chanel bag. and Poshmark verified both of them as authentic, and everything went fine. So that's another tip that I can give you guys with shopping on Poshmark. The biggest 2 tips that I can give you guys before I just finish going through the stuff for Poshmark is ship people stuff out, don't leave people waiting, and give people something that makes them want to come back. If I opened a package from a random stranger with rose petals and candy all over it, you're absolutely right, I'm going to shop with that person again. I also bubble wrap my items. If I still have the original shoebox available, I will repackage that shoebox, fix it up, make it cute, and send the shoes in a shoebox. And speaking of shoes, don't think I forgot, because I got shoes too. So this first shoe, and these are a size 11, because I am an 11. These beautiful silver high heels, you guys. I have never worn these. Never. And they are on my Poshmark right now, I think for like $17. Never worn them. Never worn them. I've tried them on, but these are the bottoms. You can clearly tell that I've never worn them because I'm a heavy girl. If I'd have worn these, oh, I like the inscription in the bottom. If I had worn these, you'd have known. But yeah, this is a true size 11 medium. It has a little peep toe, and I was in love with glitter shoes at one point, to the point I was buying them up. And now I'm not really so much, I still am into glitter shoes. What I'm not into is stilettos. My life and stilettos have worn its course together. Now, this next shoe that I have was really, really popular, and I'm mad because when I bought it, I could not get my heel into this part of the shoe. The zipper is here, but it's not a zipper that comes all the way up. Like, what I would have liked to see was this boot have a zipper that comes all the way up to here. But regardless, this is a gorgeous boot. This is not real leather. This is faux leather, which would explain the price that it's on there for. Another never worn shoe. Never wore these, you guys, and I'm selling them for like $30 less than what I paid for them. Just because the clutter, I just need to get rid of, you know, I just need to get rid of a lot of stuff so that I can buy more stuff. If that makes sense. On my Poshmark, they will be up tonight because I'm trying to take part in the Poshmark raffle. And the way to enter the raffle is you have to upload new items. So these items will be up tonight on my Poshmark page. This is a plus size, slightly pleated faux leather skirt. This is a size 3X. This is new with tags. And this will be on my website for $20. I have not posted it yet, but I will. It'll be up tonight. This is a cotton blue jean. And when I call it cotton blue jean, that's because it feels like cotton, but you can feel the slight blue jean in it as well. But this is a sweatshirt. It's really, really cute. I really, really like this, but it works, of course. This is a size 3X, and it fits tight on me now, and so, because I've gained a little more weight in the midsection, so it's a little snugger on me, but it is a true 3X, and it does fit true to size. It's just that, I got a little more stomach, and I didn't like how tight it was around my stomach anymore, so again, that's another item. This item is not new, but this is an item that I love. This is a crop top shirt. It's very like flimsy and like spring summery. It's super stretchy. And if you're short, this can be a shirt on you. But if you're around my height, it's gonna stop probably right above the waist. And so I pull it back and wear it as kind of like a high-low crop top when I wear it. But if you would like to wear it as a shirt, you can, depending on your height. But it will be listed on the website as a crop top. So see, it's supposed to go like that. It's a high-low shirt. And this is a size 3X. Even though the tag is gone, I know it's a 3X because I remember buying it. And this next item is this, oh my gosh, what else my tag on? this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous velvet blue dress. It crosses at the top. How cute is this, guys? Like, you cannot tell me that this is not adorable. This is so sexy, so cute. The stretch is great on it. It is a long sleeve dress, and it has a keyhole opening in the back that makes it even more sexier. It has strings as if it was gonna tie up on the side, but they're faux strings. They don't really work. Problem with this, it's too short, y'all. It's too short. It's too short. I really like this, how it looks like it's actually, it gives the appearance that it's a crossover dress, but it's actually pull over. You pull it over your head. But the appearance of a crossover dress is so cute, y'all. I love this velvet blue. It's just too short. It's way too short. It's a mini on me. It fits, but when I start walking, my whole butt is out. And y'all know, in 2018, we ain't living like that. In life, we ain't living like that. Granted, in my heydays, I may have been living like that. Okay, so this next piece is a crop sweater. This I thought was really, really cute when I first bought it. It's a high-low crop sweater, long sleeve. It's turquoise, white, and black. I have had it for some time, and I did used to love it when I was wearing it. So the white looks a little off-white. That's just because the black in it bled onto the white and made it very dull. So this will probably be on my website for like 12 bucks. I think I paid like 30 for it, but I would never charge over $12 for something with, like, the white is not even pure white, like it's brand new. No. And I will have to tell that in the description, because what you don't want is a posture to come back and say, you sold me a dingy shirt. No, I did not sell you a dingy shirt. I told you that the shirt had black in it and it bled. But you don't even have to do that if Poshmark sees it in your description. They'll just go back and tell them politely, well, ma'am, it's listed in the description. In the future, please make sure that you read the entire description. I'm pretty sure that's how they handle it. That's how I would handle it. So I also have this sweater dress, and I love this sweater dress, but I've had it for some years. I wore this one Christmas with my grandmother. It is about above the knee length, depending on height. I'm 5'9", and it was above the knee on me. It is a short sleeve, kind of sleeveless look. Yes, it's pretty sleeveless. And it has a cow neck. And another thing to notice is the back does not have the design that the front has. This is very sexy, guys. Like, I really like this. I was feeling myself when I wore that. I love sweater dresses, you guys. When I go to work, I love a good sweater dress because I have to iron. I don't have to iron, and I love not having to iron. So this is the dress, and it is this is a turtleneck dress. Oh, that ain't the turtleneck, though. This is a turtleneck dress, and I love the pleating that it has in it, and it also has designs embedded down the front of the sweater. Y'all, this sweater is thick, like thick, thick, thick. This sweater is thick, and it's not new with tags, but I know I paid at least $60 for it. So this is going to be on my website for like no less than $25. I'm sorry, I can't let it go for any less than that. The quality of this dress is just, it's just everything about it. Like, I love it. And it's a size extra large from Old Navy. Okay. I always rock with Old Navy, but I love this dress. I love it, love it, love it. So cute. And my final piece, final two pieces that I want to show you guys. This one, again, is not on my website yet, but it will be up tonight, is this Marilyn Monroe t-shirt. Well, it's t-shirt material, but it is 3/4 length sleeve, and the sleeve is tapered, and I thought this was so cute. I love Marilyn Monroe, and at one point in my life, all I would wear was Marilyn Monroe t-shirts. And so this is the shirt. How adorbs is this? And so I'll probably put this up for like $15. Because if I put it up for $15, I'm only going to see $9.98 of that. Yeah, I think I only see $9.98 of that if I sell it for $15. I'm just thinking about past experiences and me selling at that price, what I probably have gained. And I remember. Now, this last piece, y'all. Now, here's the thing about Poshmark, and this is the last tip that I can give y'all. Sometimes you won't win them all. You won't win them all. And I paid $119 for this dress from Addiction Luxe. They're on Instagram. It's a Chicago-based retailer who sells plus size and regular size clothes. I bought this from them in a size 2X, knowing I needed 3X, but I was just itching to have it. I wanted it, and so I was willing to buy it in any size, thinking I was going to squeeze my tiny ass in it, and I did not. But this is the dress, and the reason why I'm keeping it in the plastic, so people know it's expensive. Like, I paid $119 for this dress. Ask me how much it's on my Poshmark for, first of all. $35. Granted, it was up there for $70, but it's been up there so long, I just kept chopping and chopping and chopping at the price. But what I'm going to tell y'all is if you want this dress, you better buy it. Because as soon as we hit 70 degrees one day, I'm marking this dress back up. Because I feel like I should at least be able to make a hot $50. That's the back of the dress, by the way. This is the front of the dress, and it is super long. So it has a bodysuit built in, but the bodysuit ends here, and then it's just all material, this material from here. And this material is sheer. I love these flowers embellished in it. Oh my goodness, I love them. And it has a split. Now, I was on my way to Cancun, and I thought I was just going to be Cancun ready for my birthday in this. And then I got it, and it was too small. And I couldn't take it back because by that time I had moved to Iowa. Right? And what happened was I had my fiance go buy this for me. While I was in Iowa for my first week of training. So he brought it with him when he moved down here. So, and we weren't even scheduled to go back to Chicago for so long. I was just like, you know what? Forget it. When I come off vacation, I'll put it on my Poshmark and sell it that way. So, it's on my Poshmark. I think it's like $35. I'm not taking any more lower offers than that on it. I'm sorry, but this is a $100 dress that I've never worn. So, I need at least to make, after Poshmark take they cut, $28.50 off of this dress. And like I said, it's a size 2X. It's a 2X. It zips in the back, so you can step into it, into the bodysuit. And if you want it, I suggest you buy it now. This is the only one I have, though. Before anybody asks, we'll have it in a 1X or a 3X. I'm sorry, I don't. That is it, you guys. I know that this was a long video. I know. But my videos where I'm teaching you guys something, I hope that you are learning something about the shopping and fashion world and ways, you know, and tips and tricks. And I also hope that, you know, you like these videos. Of course, I hope that you like these videos. Hope you like the pieces. I hope you like the lessons learned that I'm trying to give you guys for when you guys are doing online and app shopping. The one con that I will say about Poshmark is that there needs to be more of a repercussion towards buyers who do not leave reviews. Our reviews are very important to us on Poshmark. They fuel whether or not we become Posh ambassadors. They fuel our scores, our ratings, what separates me from a high fast shipping, high reviewed posture versus non-reviewed or low reviewed posture. But what happens is that strict buyers, they only come on there to buy. They only build a profile so that they can buy, which is what I used to be when I bought my bags and stuff about a year and a half ago. But I came back and decided to be a seller as well because I had so much stuff to sell. But there's no repercussion for them for not reviewing our items. And some of those items, you know, you put your hard work into packaging it perfectly, shipping it out on time, everything like that. And they get the item and they never review it. Poshmark gives them 3 days to review it. After that, they release your money, because you can't get your money until they accept the item. If in 3 days they haven't marked the item accepted, Poshmark automatically marks it accepted and you get your money. But thanks for my money, but I want that review too. So my biggest thing is, if you buy something from my Poshmark tonight or ever, please leave me a review, you guys. The reviews are fueling what's going to separate me from being a Posh ambassador to a regular Posh shopper, and I'm working really hard to be an ambassador. So, thank you guys again for tuning in to KoKo's Couture Closet. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Bring your mama, bring your auntie, bring your sister, bring your cousin, bring your gay uncle, honey. Yes, honey, yes. Because we got room, and there is always room for curves in KoKo's Couture Closet. I'll catch you guys later.
I could always be the one you wanna call when it's cold outside. I will always be the one that's right here, standing by your side. Open up your heart.